Hi, this is Samantha Segan with Ambitious Media, bringing you stories of success and inspiration. Today, I'm here with Harris Paseltiner of the band Darlingside, which formed at Williams College. And do you want to tell us a little bit about how you got together?
Sure, yeah. Well, we have 5 members in our band, all from Williams College, and we were all good friends in college and played in various music ensembles.
And how did you sort of keep your momentum going after college? Because you've been performing, is that correct, at venues like I just saw you last night at the Rockwood Music Hall?
Mm-hmm. We've kept the momentum going because at least as our members started to graduate from school, there was sort of this buzz between us that we were very excited about pursuing music as a serious thing after college, and we sort of all just went in on it and moved into a house together up in Massachusetts. And I think that the fact that we're all best friends and that we're really passionate about what we do every single day, and just live in that environment together, basically in this artist retreat up in Massachusetts, it's just awesome, really. Yeah, that kind of cohesive environment of good friends with good ideas is what's really exciting for us.
So, how do you get your inspiration for your songs?
Well, for our songs, I'd say our inspiration comes from all different places. We have, all of us are capable songwriters, so we oftentimes have a bunch of ideas coming from different sides of the group, and you'll take one person who's interested in, say, old time and bluegrass music and has been trained in that area of music, and then you'll take somebody else who's like myself, who's classically trained in cello, and I'm coming from a more classical sensibility, and somebody else who's trained as a choral singer, and you'll get all these ideas smashing against each other in a really fun way. That leads to, I think, a pretty creative sense of songwriting, and oftentimes leads to many hours in the basement throwing ideas against the wall and seeing if they're going to stick. And sometimes it's that tension, that creative tension, that leads to beautiful results. Yeah, I guess it's been a nice year, really experimenting with a lot of different writing styles as well. So we are very excited with each new song that comes along because we don't know what it's going to present. And that's fun for us, and I think fun for our listeners. We try to keep everyone on their toes by just oftentimes switching gears and being like, this next time I write this new song, it's going to be entirely different. It's going to be like, I'm going to start from an old blues standard and see if I can write those types of lyrics, and then go to the next song and say, okay, this time it's going to be, I've been listening to maybe hip-hop or something, and I'm going to go with it. We just try to flow and change with each song and experiment with where our sound takes us, so that's a lot of fun.
So what kind of a message, if any, do you try to, what do you try to express in your songs, or as a group, or what are you trying to get out there along with beautiful music?
Message in our songs. I guess we try to write songs, at least for us, that are reflective on, at least when I'm writing a song, I like to reflect on my exact situation, and I try to make it basically true to my experience. And the lyrics process, at least, is often sort of a stream of consciousness writing experiment where I'll kind of just lay words down on the page and not worry so much about their sense, but rather about their sound and how they flow and how they sing. And in the end, oftentimes there's an impression from the sounds that seems to point to some sort of meaning, but might not be so overt as to say, this is my philosophy about blank, or here's how I feel about this particular topic. But instead, it's sort of more of a compiling of images that, in the end, when you get the entire package, you hope that maybe your general just place in life can be related to the listener. So
So, sort of to wrap up a little, what would you say succinctly is some advice that you would give people who are, either in college or just post-college and want to start out on something that, really means something to them?
Well, I'd say really just if you find yourself unable to do anything but what you love, which is definitely the case for me. It's like when it came to any free time or any time I would get off, even if there was sometimes even when there were parties going on, I would just disappear into my room and just keep playing guitar or just keep on writing. And it was like I could not stop myself. If anybody finds themselves just passionate about something, please go for it. And it's definitely possible with just hard work day in, day out. It's like when it comes down to it, if you love it, might as well just do it all day long, all the time, and it'll definitely happen with just hard work, patience, practice, and having a hell of a lot of fun. So
Nice.
And be with good friends. Good friends and family are really important to us, and that's what we've seen as we've gone out on this tour that we've done this summer. It's just we are really appreciative to the people who support us and our friends and family, and that means a lot to us. So, and to each other for working together and offering support to one another. So it's been great.